tripping out. One of my monitors is like straight, like it's like blue screen. It's like the blue screen of death. It's terrible. Oh God, it's bad. All right. Well, we long this morning. Oh, got a little feedback. We long this morning. I'm long. Yeah, probably. Let's see. Well, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Let's catch up. What is this? What is this? Oh, God, I swear my monitor settings got jacked with. I didn't even see that. What was that? Jesus, I can't even see it. Anyways, yeah, can't even see. Jesus, I can't even see this. I gotta change my monitor settings. Hold the phone here. Hold the phone. How do we do this? Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, I can see more better now. Yeah, so yesterday, pulled the low and ran, which, shame on me for not seeing that. Shame on me for not seeing that. I mean, I like kind of saw it, but I didn't emphasize it enough. So, my bad. And so, just looking from a general, you have your range of price. That's a break. It's a close on the 90. It's a close on the 2 hour. It's a close. It's not a close on the 4 hour. Oh, this is a good example. Let's make an example out of this. It's not a close on the 4 hour, but you don't have the two consecutive bearish candles either. So you're not looking at 4 hour structure here. 3 hour. Now the 3 hour, it was a wick, and you do have two consecutive, but everything below that was a break, right? And then what was it? Was it like the 45-minute? And then you had this 45-minute order block sitting right at the equilibrium of the range, right at the 50% line. Yeah, so range, initiation, mitigation, continuation. So that's kind of where we're at here, and I am still, yeah, I mean, I'm looking to take this high out here. Obvious profit zone for me, and yeah, I'm looking to trade this up to 107.576. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking to trade it up to 107.576. You can only see it on the one, but on the one this morning, I was watching Alex live stream. Cool trade. Cool trade. That's a cool trade. I get a little nervous on that kind of stuff, but I'm not the super scalper that Alex is, right? Like that's just not me. I look at this a little bit more like you have a range of price and you perform some manner of initiation, look for mitigation for continuation kind of thing. So that's a little bit more my style here. This was this was more yeah, this is just more my style. This is when I had to hop on the party. Of course, I'm not saying absolutely nothing wrong with the way Alex approached it. Pretty cool, actually. Brave son of a bitch, but pretty cool. That's what can you say. The man's fucking good at what he does. He's fucking good at what he does. So, yeah, I don't think there's a ton more to cover on Bitcoin. I guess. Hold on. Let me check something here. Yeah, I mean, get that fucking highlighter off of here. Let's go ahead and remove this. It's already performed its job. you know, obviously this is that kind of area that we broke the 1 minute time frame on. Let's put a highlight on that. I don't want to come back down that low. No, I don't think that would be good at all. I'm trying to find a logical idea for a re-entry up to here. And maybe the logical idea is entering now. You cover that low. That's only a 2.32. See, I would want to refine that somehow. Yeah, and that's to final target. See, to there, it's not that great. Yeah, we need more structure to be able to refine that. But anyways, grass and Sol. Yeah. I was looking at Sol. Oh man, I almost fired off a long on Sol, and I had to go take a shower, and I probably am regretting that decision now. Let's start on Sol, and then we'll take a look at grass. Yeah. I remember now. This is a very clear break of structure here. If we compare this to Bitcoin, so what are we at? We're on the 45-minute time frame here. Let me bring up Bitcoin because I want to make a comparison and see if I'm just crazy. Yeah. Do you see the strength of the initiation was greater on Sol? So this is a 4. That's percents aren't going to help. It's just it looks more better. It looks more better. This initiation here just looks better on Sol. To the point where I really feel like, yeah, like you're coming for some of these higher targets here. Let's go down in here, take a closer look. So like on the 5, you break bullishly here. That's not a bearish break there. Then you break bullishly again here. There we go. Bingo. Creating demand here. That demand just got mitigated. This high is weak. This high is weak. Yeah, that's an up. If I wasn't already, I'd be overexposed to take that one in addition to Bitcoin myself. So I think I'm a little chill on that. And quite honestly, you might be able to just cover this low here at 159.35. Yeah, I mean, especially if you can break these levels, but see, then you're waiting for some sort of a retest. Yeah, and that might still not be a necessarily better. But long story short, I think there's a long story short. Yeah, I feel like there's a long looking at you right there. And as far as resistance goes, we've got a few zones. I would say, you know, we want to pay attention in between 168 to 164.57. Oh, 164.57 to 167. Somewhere in that area, I would be I'd be watching for some resistance there. But you know, is that resistance just going to trigger a higher low? Hell if I know. I don't have the answer to that question, but I would nonetheless be watching for resistance up there. Was there a great short on here that I wanted? Yeah. Supply, where the hell's my templates at? Supply. You know, I hate to give you this big of a zone, but it's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you this big of a zone, and I'm gonna tell you why. So this entire zone from 165, whatever, 166.03 to 175, this whole zone here to me is still a potential swing short zone in the sense that you had a range of price here. That range hit higher time frame supply and broke its low. So I see one of two things. I see about one of two things happening here. Because you have formed this double top and then broke the low, I can see that this is the area that would most likely set your lower high for your lower low. And then getting down to targets like this, targets like this, targets like these. That is what market structure says is going to happen there. Now, having said that, I was talking about this a little bit yesterday, and I've seen some charts that have already completed this. You have a range of price. You have a manipulation event below the range of price. And you have a bullish expansion back up through the range of price. And this manipulation event, though the order block is down here, this manipulation event was put into generalized demand in the sense that you have a range of price here and you broke up from it, right? So, one too many. So is this area here demand? Yes, in my book, it is demand. And so putting a, let's get out here a little bit. So doing a boom, boom. See, it's the double top. Nah, it's the double top. It's the double top that kind of messes it up. That breaks your structure here. But it still nonetheless went down into unmitigated demand. And so for that reason, it may not incur a lower high here. It may actually incur a higher high here, but I don't have those answers. I just know that this zone right here, that whole zone. Oh, this is the reason why it was going to be so big. Because I think you're gonna see something a little more like a 10 to 15 minute, maybe even 30-minute, like 15 to 30-minute break of structure up in this zone. So you form like 15-minute structure and then all of a sudden you lose it, right? I don't think that happens more than once in this whole area. I think that only happens one time. And so this is a generalized zone, but I'm looking for like a 15-minute break of structure up there. So in all reality, I don't even need this on the chart. I just have to follow structure, and if you see a break on the 15, well then we're likely coming down. Is that just to re-mitigate this untouched range here that we broke up from and go higher? I don't know. Or is it to set a lower low? Again, things I don't know, not a future teller, just that's where I'd be at with the structure on that one. Boom, boom, boom. And then I think the other one was grass, right? Grass. Let me get back in here a little bit closer. See what's happening. Yeah, whatever. We'll leave that on. Grass. Where are you at? I know I'm going to run out of time sooner than normal because I got started late today. Sorry. But I decided better to come and do 30 minutes TA than no minutes of TA. Let's go back up to the 4. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like this is an area we must have talked about. I don't recall doing any of this TA off stream. I feel like that's an area that we must have talked about. Yeah, and you actually did tag the 4-hour block inside of that too. Actually did tag that. All right, so let's take a look at our local range of price. Oh, hold on. This blue box needs to get the hell out of my way. And let's go ahead and get rid of that line. Okay, now let's dive in. Okay, yeah, so, you know, kind of running out of room. So essentially you come down, you tag this 4-hour order block and you lift. You get hung up on this last little piece of supply right here. Come down, remitigate this demand. This demand doesn't look the best to me, but nonetheless, you tagged it. Come back up in, hit this area of supply. Lose structure. Come down, pull the low. Break structure bullishly off of the low. It's coming for the high. And it hasn't hit it yet. And once I delete all this stuff, you'll see it's just a simple range deviation, right? Just a simple sweep below the range, SFP, target the high. So that's where it's at locally. Above this high at 1.8457, I don't see a lot of resistance, man. Oh God, no, yeah. See, this is resistance, okay? When price comes slamming down like this, that is significant supply that entered the market. I know I'm still behind on doing the supply and demand video, but you can obviously tell that whoever entered here had a much more significant impact on their shorts, sells, supply than anybody did up in here. All of this is just pre-mitigated. That stuff can get run like a hot knife. Yeah, I mean, you could find some, I'd have to use an indicator. You could find some tiny little order blocks inside of there, but do you see how they're just like these tiny little order blocks? Now, all of that to me looks like it would just sweep. Now, does that mean that it happens in one gigantic God candle? No, absolutely not. I don't suspect that would be the case at all. But I know one thing. Let me go back out to the 4. Yeah, so this is a tricky chart because you are still internal to these 2 points, and you're at the equilibrium of them. So it's a tricky chart. But you internally have a pretty significant bullish break here. Initiate, mitigate, continue. That's very much on the table. The overall, I'll just be totally honest with you. The overall positioning on this chart where you're in between these 2 points and you're underneath this very distributive looking top up here that broke down, lower high, lower low, right? The overall positioning of the chart is not my cup of tea, but you're in a fairly discounted setting after an internal break of structure, right? 75% to 100%, you're in that discount area. So I don't think it's hateful to look for longs. An initiation up above this range, and then if you're lucky enough to get a back test down into this range, I mean, I think you just look to cover this low highlighted in green here, and I think you might be able to run that up like 30%, right? I mean, this would be a clear take profit for me. Again, the face of this is does not look like it's really going to provide resistance, but I would still, that is something right there, that little shelf that I would have a target on. Yeah, and then like stupid locally. Uh, I mean, all reality, this would be the best place to catch the long from locally, because it's just pretty far up there, so you kind of need lower, in my opinion, and just like go from pulling the top of this range, pull the bottom of this range, hit the unmitigated demand that caused the break of this range, and pull from there to there. That'd be a cool move. But then again, see, we were talking about this yesterday. Coming up to remove all that liquidity before coming down into there, not the way you want to do it. No, you see how this structure was forming? You want it to come down like that. So this up, peel liquidity, down, up, peel liquidity, down. That's not the way you want to approach that level. So I think it's nonetheless an interesting place on the chart, but structurally up, down before getting there, not the way you want to do that. So, more likely, something like this. Yeah, we have much higher targets still. Yeah, I don't know. I still think I think I would focus long, and as much as I like that area because it would just give you such a better risk to reward. I don't think it's gonna play that way. I don't think it's gonna play that way. I think it's gonna play more this way. Yeah, this situation here is more, I think, more logical. Hey, good morning. Well, that kick was good. The kick was good. I'm telling. I do still have some tips for you though. Do still have some tips for you on it. All right, so we did grass and soul. We'll get CRV for mucking. See how that performed from yesterday. We'll go do that right now. Got a few more minutes left. Yep, soul pushing up out of that area we were looking at. CRV. I'd be curious to know why you like CRV so much, Muckin. I'd be curious to know about that. Yeah, I don't think this short idea is going to work here, right? So yesterday I was essentially saying, looking for a potential run on this high here, like failing that high and coming back down inside of this range, or hitting this supply for some movement down. But if we look at this today and we get this out of our face, what are we going to see? We're going to see that we had a range of price started here that broke up, that has come down for mitigation and continuation. Let's drag this guy out, right? You have come down for your mitigation and your continuation. Breaking your structure right here. After after a mitigation here, you actually had an SFP of a range. It's a tiny little one, but you had an SFP of a range in there too. Yeah, so it continues to go up. Not surprised, not surprised. Oh yeah, especially when you zoom out and look at it like this. Like, come on, don't be surprised about that. Let's not be surprised about that at all. I mean, did it get down? Did down into here? No, but you did get to discount. I still think it's up until in between 7.28 and 8 or 0.805 and 0.728. I still think it's up until then. Yeah, I think we're going to fill the rest of this gap here. Oop, that's not what we want. This gap right here. I still think it's up. And quite possibly up to there. And it could even initiate from there. Yeah, why not? Yeah, because we had, at one point in time, we were looking at this as supply, and all that did was just stall it out to create a range. It already pulled the first low. This one here with a super clean SFP. So, yeah, there's not a lot of resistance between here, which we've already eaten up. It's gone. It's dead to me. And like these semi-equal highs up here that I would put a dollar sign on. Yeah, I mean, in all reality, dude, this thing could go clean up to 1.3. If I'm being honest with you, I think it could go clean up to 13 or 1.3. Boom, 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 boom. Now, see, it's hit that high, but did it break the high? No, it didn't break the high. What's going on? Hold on, let me take a peek at Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin hasn't quite hit its high. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Well, that chart makes me happy. Yeah, you got to be careful. This I cannot enter under this condition. Absolutely no fucking way can I enter under that condition. No. Overall, I'd say it's still up, bro. Let me say good morning to everybody because I didn't do that and I'm an asshole. Albert, Muckin, F-Bomb, Ondo, Pancho, Meiba, Tristan, Anthony Soprano, Luke, of course, the Mr. Alex O'Crypto, DDT. What's up, people? Richard, CVX, follow the same pattern. I don't know. Let's see. Only one way to find out. We got to look at it. Never heard of it, so CVX. CVX. Do we have reputable data on this? Okay, we do. Let's start on the weekly. You know, I mean, like, it's really not that hateful on the weekly. Really not that hateful. So it's your, like, kind of weekly range of price. I think we could agree that price is still currently in the discount setting of it. If we drop down to the daily, I think what we're going to find is that we broke structure on the daily time frame here. That's a break of your downward structure from the high. This structure, it's a break of that structure from the high. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Boom, boom, boom. What happened right before we broke structure? You performed a Model 1 accumulation with your 1, 2, 3 SFP. Come back, nailed this high. Okay, so that's all kind of good and well. Where did the final high come in? It came in up in this section of supply. All right, so we have the same situation that we've kind of discussed on many a charts. You have a double top in here on the daily time frame. This is broken daily market structure. So, objectively speaking, this zone between 3.009, 3.555 is a potential swing short to the bottom. Yeah. Yep, it's potential swing short to the bottom. It is. Now, is it going to be that same sort of, this is pretty far down here. Hold on, Magnet, you got to go away. Is it going to be the same sort of like manipulate below your range? And I'm referring to this range of price here. Manipulate below your range for a expansion back up through the range. I don't know. I mean, this one's down here pretty far. I don't know if I buy that. I don't know if I buy that. I sense a swing short down to the level that you missed, which is this one. But we'll just see what's going on here locally. Let's get this out of the way. Locally, you have broke 30-minute structure here. Right prior to doing that, you see this fair value gap here, aka inefficiency. It's because demand got put into the chart right here. And after you remitigate demand, you flip your 30-minute structure bullishly again. That is a 30-minute high right there. Oh, I lied. It's like a 15-minute high. It's got the 2 up candles. It's missing the 2 down candles. So that's like a 15-minute high. So do you think you're going to achieve that? I absolutely do. And then I think after you achieve that, you're going to come for this guy. And I think after that, you will be lucky if you can get some resistance out of this zone from 2.933 to 2.864. And then hopefully that is the initiation, mitigation, continuation back up to these levels. Because once you break up out of here, you're going to have more demand on the chart. So, yeah, I think it's still up. Is Bitcoin still ripping? Bro, Alex. I'm making fucking money today, bro. Damn. Yay, caramba. We making some fucking money today. All right. Well, I didn't expect. You're gonna have to give your boy a moment. You're gonna have to give your boy a moment. I have fucking not even taken profit on this trade. Hold, please. Oh, fucking dude, I hate the interface on this exchange. I need a fucking switch. Alex, I need a different exchange. Tell me where I'm going. This fucking thing is starting to drive me fucking insane. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, we feel better about that. We can move back over to YouTube. Did you? Yeah, so Alex, I got in let me get down into the one. I got in after I was watching your live. I got just the tiniest piece of this move, and then closed out. But I re-entered after the 1 minute break. I got in a little late on it because it was fucking running like a madman. But this this down here, I got in like right up in here. And just tearing faces off. Good Lord. I just took half of it out and moved my SL down here. down to this little area. Ugh, Jesus, just melting faces this morning. Okay, well, yeah, I'm just, the thing is, I was looking because if you're gonna recommend, like, I would really like to. I don't know if the whatever exchange you're having has a test net. I'd really like to get in and push every button before I move any assets over to it. I'd really like to go push all the buttons. I like test nets. I used the absolute shit out of Phoenix's test net before getting up on there. Why was that the target? Oh, never mind. We said the target could be Valhalla on that. So I would imagine the idea on Sol, I have to assume is well underway at this point. Yep. Well underway at that point. Well, guys, I only have actually. I probably need to go. If anybody has like a last coin that they want to take a peep at, let me know. Let's knock that one out. Other than that, I think I just need to probably call this and get on with the rest of my day. Apologize for showing up late today, folks. Well, what happened on H-bar? That's not what I was expecting. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. And the good news is that's not a real thing, right? That's not a real thing, is it? Okay, good. Just double check. What do I want to say before I leave, guys? I want to say that we still have like a lot of work to do. Let me just use this XRP chart as an example, right? So you had a range of price from here to here, okay? And you came back down and you SFP'd the low of the range, right? SFP'd the low of the range. And it's moving on up, right? I'm just using this chart because it's pretty much the same no matter where we go. If you're feeling FOMO, like, holy shit, I didn't get in along this morning, god damn it, I'm missing out. Please understand that you are still, even after this move today, you're practically still in discount, okay? You're pretty much still in discount. The market could very well be recovering all of these ranges on a lot of these altcoins. So there is massive there's time. What I'm trying to tell you is time is on your side. Time is still on your side. You have all the way until, like, and I'm just using the Sol chart, right? But we have like all the way until up in these areas to like, I don't know. I'm just saying time is still on your side. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. We're still in discount. We're still going to be in discount for probably days to come. We just have to figure out what the hell happens in this zone on Bitcoin. That's my only concern, is fucking boom. That's my only concern. Outside of that, I think, generally speaking, these ranges could make full rotations from the lows of the range back to the high of the range on like everything. On everything. I posted so many charts over the weekend. I don't even remember all of them, but yeah, there was a lot of them. Compound, I think, was one. Compound was definitely not one. Was it Adam? Yeah, it might have been Adam because I was on like the 3-day. I don't know, whatever. That's why I posted the damn charts, right? So I don't have to remember. But I do have to go, guys. So you guys, Plume. There we go, Plume. Somebody did throw me one. We're gonna do that real quick, and then we're out of here. No, I don't think I wanted that chart. I would really prefer a different chart. Plume. This is it. Plume, Bybit Perpetual. Okay, so freshly listed. Can we get something with a little bit more history on it? No, we can't. Police. Mexi, have you had it forever? No. Oh, we're on a 3-day chart. Okay, my bad. I got a little ahead of myself. Still a pretty new asset, though. Well, I'll tell you right now, this is not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I just don't see a lot of smart money involvement on this. But let's start and see where we get. So I see this range. I see this demand block here. Let's drop down to the daily. So obviously you're under locally bearish on the daily in the sense of this. This should be that same sort of problem zone that I have on Bitcoin. And then if we look down to the 15, I don't think we're gonna. I don't know, man. I don't really think we're gonna find much in here. See it going one of two ways. Go figure. It's gonna go up or it's gonna go down, right? I hate that. I hate it. I hate it with the passion of 1,000 burning suns for finding a long entry. I hate this. So we pull back. What did we flip? 5. And we'll say you did flip your 5-minute structure. So, you know, a potential of coming up from a zone like this to take out that high again. I mean, I don't love the zone. I don't fully hate it. I mean, you have a demand range from here to all the way down there. Get down there. And so, do you have a range and an initiation and a mitigation for continuation? Very possible. I don't like that section there. I mean, structure is turning up on it. Yeah, I don't think I have anything outside of this for you. And I will tell you right now, I hate trading into a potential sweep of a high like this. Like you took out both of these highs here, these semi-equal highs, and we're moving. Yeah, I don't like it. I just don't like that. I don't like that. This does not give me the same confidence as some of those other charts did. But just following the structure, I mean, you're breaking 15-minute structure coming out of a prior demand range, and I just think, yeah, whatever. This is the best I have for you. Outside of that, I would look for the move to come out of here, fill the rest of the fair value gap, and look for the move down there or an actual sweep of the low down here or here. But this is long 1, 2, and 3 are the only long trades I have for you on this asset. That's all I got. Sorry, man. I'll open the SUI chart, but guys, I really gotta go. I'll open it though, and we'll see what we see here. No, I'm not going to have enough time to break that down. Sorry, Fazon. I'm sorry. but I can't break it down for you. All right. Oh, let me hit the button that goes to the full face. Full face camera. Hey, thanks for joining me, guys. Have a good day out there. Stay safe, be patient. There was a pretty significant initiation in the market this morning, so maybe we're going to get a little bit of a pullback. I don't know. But be careful, ask the questions. We're so happy to have all you guys in the Alexo Crypto community. It's super cool. I'll speak for myself, but I think I speak for Alex too. We just love doing this. We love connecting with people. We love helping people, and appreciate that you guys are here. Again, never be subscribed to my channel if you're not already subscribed to Alex. Don't worry about hitting a like on my video. Make sure you go and hit a like, leave a comment on whatever Alex put out for the day. That's literally all I ask. And cheers, guys. Take care of somebody.